Good morning. If you don't know, my name is Melissa. I am Samantha Recor's mom. Um, it's almost been 2 months. October 9th will be 2 months since the car she was the passenger in took off at 100 miles an hour, if not more, and hit a tree and took her life. Now, things that have helped me, and I just wanted to come on here and say this because before the accident, I would go on TikTok and just laugh at some people or, like something, or it was nothing like that I was putting out there, but now that I've shared a few stories and I share a video every day of her, I've come across people's page. I don't know the algorithm of TikTok, like I don't want to just see grieving, but it makes my heart hurts for so many people that grieve and have lost a child or two or parents, and I don't know where I would be without my mom, and I just wanted to share what I have found helpful for me, and that maybe in your local area you could maybe see if there's something like that. It's called a grief share group. It's free. You get a little workbook. Ours is 13 weeks every Monday, and my husband and I are doing it, and I have found it to be so helpful. It may normalize some feelings you're having, or it may help you get through day-to-day life, like outlets you have, because let's be honest, like every day is not the same. So some days I feel like I'm okay. I mean, she's on my mind constantly every second, but some days I feel like I can get through my day, right? Like I can think of her and maybe smile and just get through the day. Other days I break down before I even leave the house, or in the beginning, I didn't want to be anywhere longer than like an hour. Like I was done. I was peopled out. And I have come to make strides, I think, and I take that as a win. Like I can maybe be at work and not have a breakdown, or I can be at work, have a breakdown, and then go back to work. But this grief share I found to be very helpful. I also, on Tuesdays is my son's day. Like we spend the day together, we do counseling. I found that to be helpful. Talking to my husband has been helpful, and I have a great support group, and that also has helped. Everybody on here, I've had people reach out and talk to me, and it means a lot, and I appreciate it. Because oftentimes you will feel alone, and that's not a good feeling to have when you've already lost something so great. So that helps. So this grief share, I would highly recommend it. It just helps you normalize your feelings, and I've always loved that saying, it's okay to not be okay. And I feel like I know what that means now. Like, I know I'm going to have days where I'm not okay. And I know that it's okay to not be okay. I know that too. But I take every, gain as a win. Like going out longer than an hour. That's a win for me. A win. I'll take it. In the beginning, I was so angry with the way we were treated, or the way we weren't being told stuff. What we were being told wasn't true, and I was just overcome with that anger, and I'm not an angry person, so I didn't like that, but he has been arrested and charged, and that's all we wanted. That was it, and moving on, I know it's going to be several court dates and all that, and I know that can be mentally and physically draining, and I'm ready for that. Every grief story is different. Every loss is different. It just is, but you still have those feelings, and you're valid in feeling that. You can feel that, and it's okay to feel that. Just don't stay there. There's some days where I want to just cry and miss her, and it almost makes me feel better. Crying in the shower, just get it out. That's okay. It's definitely okay. I go to the site sometimes and I feel a little better. I don't go every day. I don't think she would want me to do that every day. And I know she wouldn't want me to be sad every day. I would always tell her when she was 19, typical emotions as a 19-year-old. Be like, Samantha, get up. It's okay to be sad. Just don't stay there, and look good. Look good, feel good, right? Get up, make your bed, clean your room, feel a little organized. You might feel a little better. So I'm going to start taking my own advice, because I know that's what she would be telling me. Mom, do you remember? So, and from now on, my life is different. It's just different. And you can find ways to deal with that new normal and make the best of it. Take the wins when you can, and take the sad days when you can too. But I have really found that grief share to be helpful. And I think there should be some in every local community. I would think, I would hope, because it really is a good tool. And we also live in a great community, and we have great family, and I've met some really nice people in here. So I hate that we have that in common, but take it as a win, and just reach out to anybody if you need help, but I highly recommend that grief group.